Hey everybody, it's Josh Colvin with Ductworks and Smallcraft, and I'm here with Brandon and Joel, and we are going to show you a little bit about assembling the rigging on your portage pram. So when you have your pram to this stage, or very close to this, a little further along maybe, you're going to be ready to rig and launch. You'll notice in your kit you're going to see about 7 feet or so of this Dyneema, this Amsteel. What you're going to want to do is cut into 5 1-foot strips here. And take it and fold it over. Just an overhand knot. Pull it tight here. And then we're going to use that to attach our blocks. Joel's going to re-drill the holes here to demonstrate their locations. You're going to have dowel, where your dowel marks are on the seats. We're going to drill those right out with a 5/16 bit, and then we're going to put 2 aft at the knees. For our demonstration today, we're not going to go ahead and epoxy these like you would when you're building it. Obviously you want to protect that end grain of that plywood, so you're going to want to get in there and make sure everything's coated carefully. But for purposes of demonstration, we're going to go ahead and affix the blocks now. Brandon's just going to slide it up from the bottom. The knot's going to keep it where it's at. Loop it back over itself, over the top of the block. What's nice about that is you've got your block located now, but if you want to remove it and go rowing, or you don't want the block jangling around when you're not using it, no problem, just take it off. Simple as that. Obviously, if you're sailing the boat regularly, even if you're rowing the boat, you might just leave these blocks in place and not take them off. They're not really in anybody's way, and they're not adding a bunch of weight. Light, simple 1/4 inch type blocks. So once you got your blocks affixed, we're ready now to go ahead and we can actually put the mast together, sleeve the sail, and we'll pop it into its spot here, and then we'll talk about building the downhaul.
All right.
It's a 2-piece mast, slides together. You can see with the full battens, it's ready to sail. Now Brandon's going to work on a downhaul setup. The twisted shackle is going to go into this lower grommet here, and that's what's going to give us downhaul tension on the sail. It's real important with a rig like this. It's sort of a windsurfer style rig to have that downhaul tension. You'll see he's hanging off the Beckett block at the top there. This bottom double block is affixed with a carabiner there for a quick release, so you can quickly take this off and tear the whole rig down. Obviously, this is another part of the rigging process that you wouldn't be doing every time. You're going to do this once. You're going to leave this all set up and hanging off of the sail or in the boat. The line we provided for you in this kit is a Marlowe Dyneema cord line here. So this is a real low stretch line. Again, when you get tension on it, there's Brandon applying a bunch of tension. We've changed the shape of the sail a little bit, tightened things up, got rid of some of the wrinkles. He's knotted it there with a little figure eight so it's not going to slip out of its block, and now we're ready to go with the downhaul.
I don't know, it just seems too good to be true.
So normally this block here, which we've added, you'll notice, you can see here, there's a block already lashed on. This was something that we already did with an earlier rig, so I'm not going to apply the next one here, but obviously you would do the same thing. We would attach it here and have it hanging off. This block stays home, can be right where it is. You could theoretically have some sort of a temporary shackle if you want to remove it, but as you'll see here, this is the initial rigging of this boat. It only gets easier from here. Brandon's going to lead it through this forward block, tie a figure eight, and this is this double-ended, or what do you want to call it? I don't know. Double-ended main sheet. It's a great system. I think Brandon came up with this, and we've been so excited about it. You'll see why here in a minute. Five total blocks. And now with this double-ended sheet, you can sheet this boat from either side.
You can let that go. On your next tack, you can pull in on this one. Or if you're doing short tacks, you can just hold on to one side, do some short tacks. But if you're on a longer haul, you probably want to get the more comfortable line.
See your sheeting angle there, you're getting good in either position. What Brandon was noting there too is that you're not going to need to have your hand on both ends of the sheet here. This is just a single side. You can switch sides, but there's no need to be playing both of them. Either sheet, either end will do the job. Obviously boomless sail, so there's not much to worry about ducking. And at this point, simple as we've just done there, that's a complete rigging with installation. So we're ready now to take this boat down to the water. We can attach the kick-up rudder, slide the dagger board in, and we can go sailing. Okay, we're ready to move the Portage Pram down to the beach. You can see even with the rig in here, it's not a heavy boat. One person could do it alone, but we're going to go ahead and leave the rig up, make it easy on ourselves, and do it with two. Your boat, without all the extra rigging, is going to be somewhere around 35 pounds, so it's a very manageable boat. You'll notice on your supplied tiller, this one has been given some shape here, but in reality, the tiller is pretty long, and we do it that way on purpose so that you have the option as a builder to decide where you want to cut that length at. What you're going to find is space is tight in the pram when you're sailing, so you're going to either be sitting here with legs forward or possibly even sailing from your knees. So this tiller might start to bother. We're going to test it today with Brandon. He's going to go there. He might say that this tiller is 6-8 inches too long. We may end up cutting it back into here. One thing we've noticed that's kind of fun with this boat is that you can sail it and be facing forward. You've got your sheet, and you can sometimes use your back to just steer with your back. So there's a lot of options here, but we're going to leave it long for a while, let Brandon play with it, but we may end up cutting it back a little bit. Thanks again for watching our Portage Pram rigging video. Again, my name is Josh Colvin. I'm with Duckworks. If you're interested in this particular boat, you can go to the duckworks.com website to take a look at it. We're here at the beautiful Northwest Maritime Center today, so if you're thinking about you want to build this boat but maybe you'd like a hand or you need a place to do it, Joel Arrington and the Northwest Maritime Center have a great program going right now called Boat Shop with Benefits, where you can come here, stay for a week or however long you need, build the boat with an expert there to teach you and guide you, and it's something you can schedule in advance. So it's working out great. We welcome you here. For Brandon Davis at Turnpoint Design, Joel Arrington and Northwest Maritime Center, thanks for watching.